Good motherfucking morning. It is your boy, Caleb, aka Trading the Market, aka at Caleb Cullen 7. If you found me on Twitter, it doesn't matter. Wherever you found me, it's your boy. We're back with another SPY analysis video, pre-market video. It is 6:33 a.m. We do have about 2 hours before market opens. And without further ado, let's jump into this analysis. So here, we move these levels here. We've been using the same levels for the past 3 days trading since Tuesday. Actually, it's Friday now, so almost 4 days. We move these levels around a little bit, actually. So this one we moved to yesterday's close. This one here is at yesterday's high. This one here is yesterday's open, and this one here is yesterday's low. We zoom out a little bit. We do see we're in this huge supply zone from where price took this big ass drop, but we are still uptrending, right? So if we do get above this supply zone, the next zone we're going to be looking for, it's going to be looking around here from what is this, about 428.40ish, all the way up to 430.50ish. And if we are able to clear that, the next zone we do have marked here is 436.50ish to around 440ish. And those are going to be our two upside targets if we can clear this supply zone here. If we're not able to clear the supply zone here, though, we do have these levels here to watch. We can even watch around here. This little, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's like, there's like kind of significant price action around here, around 420ish. Oh yeah, actually I know that's a good spot for us to watch 420, because every time price is around 420 right now, we either go up or go down. We actually cleared 420 yesterday, so there's probability that if we are to come down, we see a bounce at 420 and we continue up, or we come down to 420 and we continue downward. Anyway, we cleared it yesterday, but we are just going to mark, we could use this candle open here, we could use a wick here, we could use this candle close here. We can make this a zone, to be honest with you, and I think actually that's what I'll do. We can grab our rectangle tool here. We're going to use the wick of this candle here. I'm going to pull this over. Boom. So we do have a little zone there to watch. This high is about the same as this high, and then we have it came down into here. Once we got under here, we gapped down. So for 420 to it's all right in here is around 420ish. So that's another little downside target we could be watching potentially. Let's go ahead and move down to the 4 hours, see how our zones are holding up, see if they all look valid, or if anything needs to be fixed or changed or anything. So like I said already, down here, this bottom gold level is yesterday's low. This one here is yesterday's open. Actually, yesterday's open is right here, but this is yesterday's, like, where we bounced at type, right? We can make another one for the open of yesterday, but we have a lot of room down to work with before it were to even get here. And if it were to get here, and it's highly likely we'd go ahead and touch this line anyway. So there's really no point in me even marking this, because we have this level here, we have this zone here we'd have to get down, we'd have two levels here we'd have to get below. As we see, pre-market got a gap up, and the high right now is 424.22. So we'll be watching pre-market to make higher highs already. And if we do make a higher high in pre-market, we'll go ahead and mark the pre-market high before market opens. Our yesterday's high is valid. A few days ago we had a high very similar, and then yesterday's close, it's just yesterday's close. We do have this zone here. We have a little bit of significant price action right here. We're in it, get a big drop down here. We wick into it once, rejection, Here we're looking at twice, rejection. Here we close at it, big rejection. Boom. Here we're back into it. Significant price action here. Gap up above it. Back to it. Price action around it. Gap down. And here we shoot up yesterday. We get this wick right above it. And we continue up. So 420 is a spot to watch for the downside now, since we are at 424 in the pre-market. And if we are to continue up past the supply zone, like I said already, we do have this zone here at, this is at 428, 40-ish, if we were to get all the way above this zone here. In this zone, it's going to be hard to make a trade or take a trade because we're already in the zone. We really should be watching to see if we break above, retest, push up, break above, reject, and come down, or break below, retest, and move up again, or break below, and continue pushing down into 420, and then at 420 we watch to see what would happen if we were, get any significant price action there. Those are going to be our levels. Let's continue moving down through our charts here. We can mark this pre-market high already, 424.22. I'll do that ever so slightly with this. We'll just do it very, very slightly. We'll move it over just for today. This doesn't have to be in gold. Move this over just so it's there. Push shift, boom. 424.22 pre-market high right now, and then we do have pre-market low, but pre-market low is very close to this. What is this? This 422.91, 423-ish level. Yeah, this is at 423.18. Let's go ahead and go down to our 1 hour. Decent little gap up, right? We have a rectangle. We'll just draw a small zone from the top of this wick to the bottom of this candle. If price is going to pull back, we can look for it to come into here. And we do have this significant level here. And then this would be the zone we'd be watching to get below to make the inference that price could possibly start pushing down. Only thing is, this is kind of like a fat ass little fucking fat ass little zone. And if we really wanted to extend it further to where it's the actual gap, we'd have this. That is just such a big zone. I don't necessarily like how big that zone is, because it gives too much data away, or not even data, but just too much possibility. But if we have the smaller zone, right, it's either price comes in here and we move up, or price comes down here and we move down, and that gives us a lot more certainty, or not certainty, but a lot more of a clear view of where we could enter and exit at, if that makes sense. Lock that. We'll say this is the little gap here, because we do have price here. Let's clear this, absolutely clear this. And yeah, so we'll be watching to see if price rejects here, comes down to here. We'll watch to see what happens here. This is significant action here. If we can hold this, it's highly likely we continue up. If we don't hold this and we break down, we have all of these levels to be watching for the downside. Upside's hard to tell because we are in this big supply zone. Most we can do is the most we can do right now is make the inference that if we are to continue up and to break this supply zone, we move up into this supply zone here at 428, 40-ish or whatever it was. I think that's pretty much going to wrap up everything. You know, not too much analysis to do today, because you know, we've been doing this all week. We just keep updating the same zones. Move this over. Try not to really mess with the size. I'm gonna move these over so they, you know, they represent, you know, not represent, but they give us zones to look for Friday. I mean, it's highly unlikely we move all the way down here, and we do have our zones up here, but you know, just in case, move this one over. It's like right there. I'll move this one over too. Boom. And now we'll go ahead and lock all these levels again one more time. And yeah, I think that's pretty much going to be it. So just to go over this one more time, we do have pre-market high here. We look to see if pre-market high breaks. Pre-market high breaks, we look to target the upper side of this supply zone with calls. If not, and we don't break this, we look first to come back into this little gap here, and then we watch to see if we get a rejection at the gap. We get a rejection at the gap, we watch for price to break pre-market high again. Pre-market high breaks. Once again, we enter calls. If we don't, we reject here, and we come back down to this gap. We look for price to hold, and then break down. Price breaks down past this. We start to target the downside. We have 422. We've got the bottom of this supply zone. If we leave this supply zone, which is really what we would like to see for put positions, is us leaving the supply zone and getting under these levels here. We target here 420, 73, all the way down to 420, and below there we have these levels here. Anyway, that's going to wrap up the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, follow, retweet wherever you're seeing the video at. These are going to be our levels for 6/2/2023. It is 6:46 a.m. Market opens in roughly 2 hours, and I hope to see you guys then. Peace.